Hi Sagittarius, welcome to December 2016 and happy birthday. This is a month of celebrating for you. This is a good month and there's a lot of positive aspects with the astrology. It's as if the stars are lining up for you. Your ruling planet Jupiter is in positive energy flow with both Saturn and Venus and Uranus. It is in opposition with Uranus. It goes exact on December 26th. It's on all next year, all the way up into April, and the energy hangs around really for all of 2017. This is the most positive aspect in all astrology aspects, and there's a million of them. And that is because when you take Jupiter, which is about expansion and opportunity and upliftment and joy, and you put it in direct opposition with Uranus, who is about sudden opportunities, sudden breakthroughs, and it's in your sister sign Aries, which trines any planets you have in Sagittarius, and Jupiter is in Libra, which sextiles any planets you have in Sagittarius, positive energy flow. Both of these energies are pouring positive energy into your sun in Sagittarius, your moon in Sagittarius, your rising in Sagittarius, and Jupiter-Uranus opposition is about sudden breakthroughs, windfalls, opportunities coming out of the blue. It is incredibly uplifting, and so you feel better, your attitude is better, your outlook is improved, and you're ready to seize the opportunities that are being brought to you. And that's going on even as you go into the month, because Jupiter and Uranus, they're in opposition at the beginning of December, and they go exact on December 26th, and it's on going into the new year and all of next year. So Jupiter in Libra is very favorable for you because it brings the action to that area of your life that has to do with sudden opportunities, sudden breakthroughs, sudden windfalls, goals. It's like the door opens and you can achieve your goals. And this is a new energy for you. You have not felt this in a while. Yes, you do have Saturn in your sign. And that is really powerful because it is setting new intentions for you for the next 30-year cycle. Saturn cycles are 28, 29-year cycles. And when it's in your own sign, it is setting the foundation for a new life. And so that can be heavy, right? Where we have to really look at what we're doing. We have to look at what the intention is in what we're doing. Focusing your intention on what you want, in what you want to accomplish, redefining who you are, not who you've been, but who are you now. With Jupiter in positive energy flow with Saturn, this is very uplifting. It's expansive, and it's expansion in a positive way, but in a practical way. So with Saturn, Saturn is about responsibility. Saturn examines and tests everything he touches. Your sun in Sagittarius, your moon in Sagittarius, your rising Sagittarius. And with Jupiter in positive energy flow with Saturn, you can combine expansion with practicality. So you can make positive, expansive growth in your career, in your business, in whatever you're doing, and you can do it step by step. You can do it in a practical approach, which always leads to success. There are times where we can just be too pie in the sky with Jupiter and Neptune, and where I can do anything and no one can. We all live in a physical world. The matrix is ruled by Saturn, and we need to sleep, we need to eat well, we need to take care of ourselves, and we need to be very practical in our approach to what we're doing. The combination of practicality with optimism is the key to success. It's the secret sauce. Your secret sauce for success is revealed in December. And that's good news. So I love this energy for you. I love giving you good news. You absolutely deserve it. For some of you, you've really been going through it with the Neptune and the Saturn. Those of you born in November and, the beginning of December, you've had to navigate this Neptunian energy, which is really challenging because Neptune washes away structures, relationships, money, whatever it is you've been counting on. Neptune could just wash it right out to sea, and you're standing on the shore going, what happened? And, we're all going through it, all right? It's just, the mutable signs, born in the first 10, 12 days of that sign, the Sagittarians, the Geminis, the Virgos, and the Pisces have to deal with Neptune. And we all have to deal with it in our chart somewhere. And it can be very challenging, but there's a lot of good news in here. And Saturn is separating from Neptune, hallelujah. That's been on all of 2016, and it's been a poop show. And I think 2016's been harder than 2015. And 2015 was hard, but 2016 I think was harder with this Saturn-Neptune because it created a lot of loss in relationship and structures and situations, and you just kind of had to hang out afterwards too, because it wasn't like had the loss, got the new beginning. And so new beginnings are coming for you now. Yes, even in the last month of the year, new beginnings are happening now, as well as going into January. And January is like amazing because when Mercury goes direct in January on the 8th, Jupiter will go retrograde on February 6th. There's a window of opportunity in January where all the planets are direct. That is a cosmic sign from the universe to launch that new business, launch that new website, start that new job. The wind will be in your sails, the force is with you, and you're feeling empowered, you're feeling strong, you're feeling like yourself again, and things are really moving forward. And you can start anything new here in December too, before Mercury goes retrograde on the 19th. Mercury will retrograde on December 19th through January 8th. And that's okay, because it gives you an opportunity to go back over what is truly important to you. Mercury enters Capricorn on December 2nd. So you're really looking at what truly matters to you. Your money, your earning ability, your investments, your resources, your talents, gifts, and abilities. And I'll talk more about that when we get to the Capricorn New Moon that happens on the 29th. So as you go into December, you're feeling good, okay? And Venus enters Aquarius on the 8th. And this is really good news because as planets go into Aquarius, they are forming a trine with Jupiter. And that pours positive energy into any planets you have in Sagittarius. So there's so many positive aspects for you here in December that you're going to be feeling this positive energy. And astrology is energy. What astrologers do is we read the energy. We read what the planets are doing, where they're doing it, how they're doing it. And this is the energy you have to work with. When we have such positive energy, it's easier to have a better outlook. It's like getting a good night's sleep. You wake up refreshed, you feel better, your attitude is better. When you're tired and you're pushing through the day, the attitude isn't as positive. And so when the aspects are so positive, it's easier to have a better outlook. And the Gemini full moon on the 13th is fantastic. The sun is trining Uranus in your sister sign. So your Sagittarius sun is trining Uranus in Aries. Saturn is coupled with the sun, trining Uranus in Aries. And Mars is in Aquarius, trining Jupiter in Libra, and trining the moon in Gemini. This is positive energy flow. And they're both sextiling the sun and Saturn. Sextile. I throw that in to make it interesting. To make it fun, to make astrology fun, because astrology is fun. And so this is a grand air trine with all these fire trines as well at the Gemini full moon. This is a celebratory moon. This is a party moon. You're going to want to party in December. You want to, I'm so glad this year is over kind of energy, for some of us feel that way. And so this is about being positive, being practical, being uplifted. So when you take the idealism that is with Sagittarius, Sagittarius is a very idealistic sign, and then you take it with Gemini, which is conscious awareness, the conscious mind, which can be very practical. So we've got the left brain and the right brain working together. This is powerful. And it is about being practical in our idealism, practical magic, practical idealism, practical intuition. So you're using the intuitive brain with the practical mind, the accountant, and combine the two, that's unstoppable, right? People that are very good at investing use both sides of their brain, whether it's stocks or real estate, bonds, commodities. They use the left and the right. They use the math and they use the intuition, the instinct as well. And so that creates a lot of power. That's what's here for you. And this is all about you achieving your goals, your hopes and wishes coming true. This is about also relationships. This could be bringing a new relationship. This could be in December. This could also be some sort of completion around a relationship, because full moons bring things to completion. And it could be, for some of you, you might be moving on from a relationship, but you feel good about it. You're like ready. You're feeling like, I'm done with this experience. Thank you for what you taught me. Now I'm ready for a new relationship. For others of you, it could be where you take your marriage, your partnership, and you go to the next level, right? Even though we're with people for a long time, we're growing, and the relationship grows. And as the relationship grows, you go to the next level. And so this is a very exciting time for relationships for you. And Uranus is sextiling that moon. Uranus is in the area of true love, romance, creative self-expression, your children, taking chances, taking risks. And with Jupiter opposing Uranus at the full moon and on all of December and all of next year, you are going to have sudden opportunities dropped in your lap. Opportunities where you need to move on it fast. You don't have a lot of time to think about it, because if you take too long, it's gone. Jupiter-Uranus like this is do it now or don't do it. Do it or don't do it. And so this is an exciting energy, but it is an energy where you don't have a lot of time to think about it. You need to move on it. And so I love this grand air trine, because this is about truth being revealed. This is about gaining the understanding that you've been seeking. Maybe you've been in a situation where you've been feeling you don't really understand what's going on, or you don't know why certain things are happening. Here's where the truth comes in, and here's where the insight and the understanding comes to you and is revealed to you, about a situation, about, a partnership, a friendship, colleague. It's going to be unique for each one of you, because you all have your own unique charts, and this is a general forecast, but, it applies to all of you, and it is for each one of you, and you each have to tune into, what is happening with you, and where is the energy for you? Where is the action? Is it in the area of relationship? Is it in the area of your goals? Is it in the area of your work? Or is it all of the above? And this is a really exciting time. The sun exactly trines Uranus on the 12th, which means it's right in there with that full moon. And this is very exciting, because this is an energy where you can innovate your life. This is an energy where Uranus is about experimenting and taking risks and trying new things, thinking outside the box, being innovative, being creative. And when you apply it to the sun, this is about you making positive changes, creative changes in your life that you can do in a way that's practical. You're not throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You're not being an anarchist. You're not breaking down systems. You're working with the relationships you have. You're working within the system you have to make positive change. And that gets you recognized by those in authority because they see you as someone who's a team player. However, you're being creative and innovative. You're helping the company. You're helping the organization. You're helping your family. But you're doing it in a way that's constructive, not destructive. That's what I love about the Saturn-Uranus. And that energy goes exact on December 24th, May 18th, and July 11th, 2017. It will be on all of next year, but whenever a planet goes exact, that's when its potency is the greatest, and it's gone exact here in December. I love December. I've waited all year for this astrology, for us to move into this energy, and then into next year. And now it's here, and you can do it, and it's exciting. And it is about positive changes with you. The more positive you are, the more positive you'll be in your work, the more positive you'll be in your life, the more positive you'll be in your relationships. Now, Mars enters Pisces on the 19th, and Mercury retrogrades on the 19th. That is an opportunity to go back over things and recheck, rethink, redo, and reevaluate what you're doing. Mercury retrograde is very good for strategies, looking at your strategies, doing your homework, covering the details. When Mercury goes direct on January 8th, that'll be the time to fly forward in the sense of new business, anything new you want to start. Up until the 19th, you can do it, you can do that as well. During Mercury retrograde, it's better to sit tight and wait it out. Now, that doesn't mean we're not doing things. You do your job. You take care of your company. Business must go on. We don't stop living or doing because Mercury is retrograde. He retrograded 4 times in 2016. And so that is a good chunk of the year. When he retrogrades 3 times, that's 11 weeks. And, so if you add, 14 weeks, you can't stop living and buying things or, moving forward with Mercury retrograde. If you want to get married, I would highly recommend you get married before the 19th and after January 8th, because marriage is a contract. When Mercury's retrograde, it means changes to the contract. So why sign a contract of significance during a retrograde? Is you can make purchases, keep your receipts. You might want to bring something back after it goes direct, and but you can still purchase. It's Christmas. You need to get out and get your shopping done, and so it's not about not living or doing. It's about waiting on the big decisions: buying a house, buying a car, buying a computer, getting married, starting a new job. Till he goes direct on the 8th. Everything else you do, everything else you get done. What is he great for? He's great for taking a deeper look at where you're putting your time and energy. For you, he's in Capricorn in the area of what you love and value, your money and your resources. So is the Capricorn New Moon on the 29th. And so you are going to be looking at this in December, where it's an opportunity to look at, okay, where am I investing myself? How am I using my inner and outer resources? Resources are not just money. Resources are your time and your energy. Where are you putting them? How is that working for you? Is it bringing you what you want? This is what you want to evaluate. That's what Mercury retrograde is good for, is evaluating where you're putting your time and energy, how you're using your resources, how you're using your money, how you are investing, and how that's working for you, investing your time and energy. And that is a big area of focus for you, once he goes retrograde on the 19th, and then at the new moon. Now, this is a very good new moon, too. So the Gemini full moon is fantastic, bringing you sudden opportunities, sudden breakthroughs. It can also be bringing you an increase in income because Jupiter is in the area of the money you make, from the business you own, or the money you make from the company you work for. And so you could be experiencing new financial gain, new financial opportunity here in December and all of next year. So with the Capricorn New Moon on the 29th, this is an opportunity to, again, evaluate how you're using your resources. Now, Mars and Neptune are sextile the Capricorn New Moon, which is very positive and spiritual. And it's a good energy because it softens the seriousness of Capricorn. Now, the Sun will enter Capricorn on the 21st, and you have winter in the northern hemisphere, summer south of the equator. Happy summer, my beautiful Aussies and Argentina, Brazil, everyone that is celebrating summer. New Zealand, you're very blessed. For us up north, think of it this way. It's the shortest day of the year, but it is the day that we start gaining in light. It changes, and now we will be gaining in light. So it is the return of the sun. Winter solstice is the return of the sun. S-U-N, sun. And Saturn is trining Uranus exact on the 24th, and that is in the Gemini full moon. It is on all of next year, and it's all about everything I said about the practicality with the creativity and the innovation, winning recipes, secret sauce for your success. And Venus is trining Jupiter on the 25th because she's in Aquarius now. And so that is fantastic energy for you. Christmas looks really good. Venus is trine Jupiter on the 25th. Venus is sextile Saturn and Uranus on the 25th. Jupiter opposes Uranus on the 26th. That is very positive energy. You're going to feel like celebrating. There's good news being brought to you. It's like there's messengers of good news for you. People are bringing good news to you. It can be financial good news. It can be relationship good news. It can be good news coming to you through social media, through the community, through relatives. But it is very positive. You're feeling really positive this month, especially by the 25th and going into the new year. So what's ever been going on, it's like the dark clouds are fading, the sun is out, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and you can see clearly the good that's happening, the positive that's happening in your life. There is so much good here. And Uranus goes direct on the 29th, and that's going to reveal a lot of truth because Uranus is the awakener. He is the planet of truth. He is the planet of the Christ consciousness, of higher consciousness, and he brings you up into higher consciousness. He isn't just always gentle with how he does it. He can shock. He can, he's lightning, and a bolt of lightning can hit you, and you're just like, whoa, what just happened? But it's good because Mars is going to cross over Neptune, and that can be people that are being dishonest in some way. Deceitful actions is Mars-Neptune. Now, it is in positive energy flow with the Capricorn New Moon. And the moon itself in Capricorn, there is no challenging aspects to it. It is in positive energy flow with Neptune and Mars. It doesn't reach Pluto till hours later. And then the sun doesn't reach Pluto till days later. And the same with Uranus. So Uranus and Pluto are not touching this new moon. Mercury is retrograde. And Mars and Neptune are in harmony with the new moon. They sextile it, positive energy. But Mars with Neptune is a challenge. And so for you, it's in the area of foundation and family. And so you want to make sure that you're not believing the words, you're going by behavior. That's the best advice I can give with Mars-Neptune, is don't go by what anyone promises you, go by what they do. Not what they say, but their behavior. The behavior is the truth. Words can, not mean anything. It's like politicians. They promise us everything, yet what gets delivered? And so that's the only challenging aspect I'm really seeing in here. And it's a very fast-moving one. And, for you, it may be about getting clear with something you want. Get clear with something you want, because it is in the area of your foundation. And you have that time to reflect with the Mercury retrograde until January 8th. Take your time and really get clear with where you want to live, who you want to live with, what you're doing, and how you feel about what you're doing. Feelings are important because they are your indicators. And you have so much positive energy here. You have so much good energy here. It is so exciting. And the truth will be revealed in January, because Uranus will be flying forward, Mercury's moving direct, all the planets are direct, so nothing's hidden. Everything is out in the open in January. And that is excellent, because that's the best way to make decisions. The best way to make decisions is to have all the facts. The Mars-Neptune, you don't have all the facts. You don't have the full story. So there could be a family member trying to deceive you. And just be aware that this energy is there, at the 29th and first couple of days into the new year. Pay attention. And don't go by words, go by behavior. I love what I see for you here. Now, for those of you interested in love, open to love, it's on. You've got that Gemini full moon happening. You have Uranus awakening and Venus, being involved. There's so many love planets involved here with you. Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Uranus, the full moon. So it really comes down to being ready, being open, and it can be someone right in your community, someone that, doesn't live far from you at all, and that, the sparks get whoo, and the passion gets going, and it's just so exciting. It really is exciting. For those of you coupled, this is a beautiful energy where you can be totally celebrating the season together, throwing parties, having fun, celebrating your relationship, celebrating life, celebrating the new year. It is time for you to celebrate. Money looks excellent. Money is definitely improving here with you, and bonuses could be coming in, right? Especially Christmas bonuses, year-end bonuses, very strong here for you. Spiritually, you're growing. It is about tuning in, listening, hearing the higher voice, hearing the higher consciousness, the soul self talking, revealing to you what you need to know, and using that in your day-to-day life, right? Practical spirituality. I'm not seeing any challenges to your health. If you're taking good care of yourself, you're going to be feeling really strong here in December, ready to party, ready to celebrate. It is your month, Sagittarius, and it's time for you to go for it. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plussing my podcast, Sagittarius. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. I totally appreciate you. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, what's coming up for you in 2017, 2018, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. You go to my astrology page, you purchase your consultation. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're working together. I also have 2 fabulous webinars here in January, on January 24th. The links are here in the annotations, or they're in the cards. They're on my website. And it's all about becoming a powerful manifester, manifesting what you want. This energy in here, this Uranus, Saturn, and Jupiter energy, this is a once-in-a-lifetime energy. And we really want to take advantage of it. And so I would love to see you at these webinars, money manifestation, love power, and how we can use this energy to get what we want, attract what we want, and have more of what we want in life. I'd love to see you there. And if you can't make it, you get the private video link and the companion workbooks. So it's a total win-win. So until next time, Sagittarius, The secret sauce is revealed in December. Your secret sauce for success. Happy birthday. Love is magic. Love transforms ordinary days into magical days. The power of love is in my hair, that's like a hither stare. It strips my conscience bare. It's witchcraft, and I've got no defense for it. The heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, that crazy witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you eyes are meeting me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you lead me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I'd never switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you.